Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. How are you doing? I hope that you're doing well. This is going to be your reading. So happy happy Asian New Year to the year of the horse, the fire horse. So hopefully you're leaving the past behind and working on that and trying to start a new beginning here. As we talk about the Two of Wands fell out. So we're just going to go see what's in the main energy first. And this is for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. So if you're coming to my channel from welcome new subscribers, make sure you hit that like button and look in the description box for information on readings. If you like a personal reading, I will be glad to help you. Okay, my name is Connie, Angel Guidance Tarot here. I've been on YouTube for about 5 years. So let's get into your reading, Scorpio, and don't forget to give me that thumbs up and hype my channel. So you have the Two of Wands here, Scorpio. So this is a new chapter starting for you, lost in love. And you know, to be honest here, I feel like there's a lot of struggles you're facing right now, and in the blockages here that you might be going through some struggles and still trying to overcome some challenges that you've been facing. And you have the Six of Wands here. You feel like, you know, no matter how hard you try, it seems like there's always something, you know, and they usually come in threes, but some of you might be struggling with emotionally, or some of you might be struggling mentally here, but it is that energy of feeling like, why does it always happen to me? Okay, and you have a right to say that. Now you do have the Page of Wands here, so there is a energy, a message here, but I don't feel. Let me see here. What is the message for the Page of Wands? Yeah, there's the Moon card. Okay, let's see. Page of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and Lover's card. Okay. So Scorpio here, you might be, like I said, been going through some struggles in life in general, speaking with the Moon card here in reverse. So that it is the solar eclipse right now for the new moon. So this is showing that sign that, you know, we all have new beginnings. Okay, so there's some things here, like in this Ace of Pentacles, maybe you lost your job, maybe their money is low, you know, like I said, things are, you know, love life might have been difficult, and you're trying to figure out a way here. But you do have the Two of Wands, how to change your life. Okay. So, it's, you know, when you're a Scorpio, it's hard to see through those changes, or hard to understand what needs to be changed. And it's almost like, you know, going through, climbing a mountain, right? It's just, you know, rock climbing or something. Something that's very, you feel like it's hard. But when you're down at the bottom, it doesn't look that big until you get to the top, right? And you're like, wow, I went through a lot. But let's see here with the Lover's card here, Scorpio, what you need to change and what the energy is coming up for the Lovers. Whatever this choice you feel here, Scorpio, the Lover's card in reverse, could have been a karmic breakup and that kind of thing. But also you feel like it was just a bad choice that you made, or you made mistakes here. And you don't know how to recover or get better from this mistake. Okay, so you do have the Page of Pentacles here. Little by little, I would say, little by little, you're working your way back to the Nine of Cups, being happy. Some of you might start learning how to bake, make desserts, things like that. But sometimes at night, Scorpio, you have the Five of Wands. You get conflicted, especially at night. Okay, with that Moon card there. What is, and that you're happy during the day, but it feels like when you're alone, or you're by yourself, or at night time falls, things get complicated for you. King of Cups is here in the upright, so there is a choice here about you. You know, the hardest thing to do is, the easiest thing to do is love others. The hardest thing to do is love yourself, and that's the challenge. Okay. So you're getting tired of being, you know, where you feel with the Seven of Cups in reverse, like you know, this devil energy might be disturbing you right now. And when I say disturbing you, it's like you might be going through anxiety spells, or you might be going to PTSD spells. You might be feeling a little bit conflicted and upset, not knowing what to do. And with it, and you're like, why can't I just be with somebody who's just normal, somebody who's going to choose me, someone who's going to not put me in an option, because you're not going to never accept that, Scorpio. Then they take you from this happiness and they put you in the Seven of Cups thinking you're going to accept nothing, and someone that's toxic or gaslighting your obsession, you know, and this person that made you feel indifferent, made you feel like wasted your time maybe, or someone who just took advantage of you. Yeah, and basically, Scorpio, there's a part of you gave all to someone here, and with the King of Cups, you gave her all your best, you know, 100%. And what you realize, Scorpio, this person didn't give it back, and it just hurt your confidence here about things. So yeah, so that's what you're working on right now in the current energy of this Queen of Pentacles. So you're working on, maybe you're getting your finances together, you're working on building your life back, or trying to get into this position of, but like you tell yourself, but I do everything right to people. I'm always choosing people who are not good for me. Why is that happening? Because there's something inside of you, Scorpio, that one of those cups need to fill yourself. And that's the King of Cups. And you have it in you. It's just that you don't reserve some for you. You give all to someone in relationships. But, and that's just the nature of Scorpio. With the Justice card here, you might be facing some legal battles, or it could just be something in your energy where you just want everything to go right. And right now you're remaining single, you're staying in your own space, very private, very energetically here, you are being private. You're not showing anyone that things are bothering you. You're not showing people, you know, how people have mistreated you. You're not playing the victim or anything like that. It's just that you're not coming off in that way of not showing that person or showing people, you know, that you have been through a lot. And you got the Wish card here. So, but the heavens see you, Scorpio. The heavens see you as someone that has been through a lot, and they heard your cries. The Spirit has heard your crying, and they have seen that you have touching your soul to cleanse it. Okay, so this is the part of healing in your mind and in your heart, is releasing that old negativity. But your wishes are going to come true here, Scorpio. Okay, so sometimes we have to understand the journey in life is not perfect. The journey in life is not always going to be rainbows and butterflies. So there's things here that we have to look at as we move into the future with the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. The things that we need to look within ourselves to change. And in our blessings, sometimes we don't stop and think about, do we have food in our house? Do we have a roof over our head? Do we have enough, you know? But there's something here, I do feel like in your Queen of Pentacles energy, that, you know, you're burned out. And you are burned out. That's what I feel. King of Pentacles, and it was all because of this person that you once thought was a soulmate energy. And you didn't think it would end the way it did. Because this is showing an ending of separate people, you know, living separate lives here. So with that Queen of Pentacles in reverse, that person's mirroring you. Okay. This person is trying to move on. Might be an ex, might be a family member, might be your child. It may be someone who didn't appreciate you, that's not talking to you, but still feels rejected by you, or you feel rejected by them. And they have been distracted by other people, but they keep thinking about you, Scorpio, like wishing you would contact them. Again, it's the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, and you had this soulmate energy up here. You gave it a lot of love, and they feel like you're not. And this person may have played with your time and your attention here with the Queen of Cups in reverse. And maybe they were very passionate towards you, or lustful towards you, or you towards them. A lot of attractions. But the thing is, this person, while you continue working on your money and growing here, or wanting this past situation to work, they were... It almost gives me a feeling this King of Pentacles was not sure of you. Even they felt it. Now, this is not for all Scorpios over in the world. So, if this is not your story, it's not your story, okay? I'm just reading what the cards are telling me. Now, this person who may have left your life, may have, for whatever reason, was confused, did not come into your life here. They do want to make this, they do want to communicate with you. This person has communication issues. I feel here that they know now, when they were confused, they have never had someone like you, Scorpio. Someone who did everything for them, or maybe you cooked for them, maybe you made sure their clothes were hung up, you just took care of them. You were rubbing their hair, you were just being submissive, you were being loving, you were holding their hands and looking them eye to eye and doing your best to make this relationship work. They know that. But when you went no contact and you stopped giving because you had to. I don't think this was not something you wanted to do, but you had to do it for your own sanity and your own love for yourself and to protect your happiness and peace of mind. So I understand why you did this. But this person feels, they know deep down you were someone special. They didn't see it then, but they do now. And they are hoping that one day that this could be resolved. And I'm just telling you what the cards say, that new beginning. They just want to start this new beginning and grow. And this person wants to take a risk towards you. Now, this could be a new person, but I don't feel this is a new person just because of the King and Queen of Cups was separated, and the King and Queen of Pentacles are separated, and the Lover's card was in reverse. So it does feel like a separation here. Now, while you're going on your way, you're staying very strong in your own self because you feel, yes, a relationship. Or it could have been a marriage, or close to it, a common law marriage, or live-in relationship. You're staying very resilient, very charged in the daytime. But at night, it hurts you a lot. Okay? And I'm sorry for that. But they are feeling the same thing. They think about you and the Queen of Cups. They didn't appreciate you before, but now, since you have gone no contact and disappeared on them or just left their life, that relationship or situationship that you had with them is very touching to them. They do want to make this comeback. Their heart is broken. They broke this relationship and sabotaged it when they didn't have to do that to you. And you could, there's some Scorpios may have done this to you, okay, if you're a cross watcher. But this Queen of Cups here and this Hierophant here is showing they just now they feel they're no longer confused about you. They want to be happy. They want to reunite with you with the Knight of Cups. Now, a lot of you are going to say, no, I don't want to be with this person. It's free will, okay? I'm just telling you what their energy is saying. The lesson they had to learn by meeting a real one, by meeting an Empress, by meeting a Queen of Cups here. Okay, they're wondering why, how in the world did they meet you? And you have had a big, big, profound effect on this person. Now, you could be thinking about also want to meet someone here in a relationship, be happy and with someone, but the thing of the Page of Cups is in reverse. It feels like I don't want to be love bombed anymore. I don't even know what love is because I can't trust what people tells me. So that could be your energy as well here, Scorpio. What is the outcome for Scorpio? So if you'd like to be a member, please let me know. Look in the description box for readings. Yeah, you feel like you don't want to be love bombed anymore. You don't want to be your energy to be drained because it's taking you a lot to get it back, and you don't want to be breadcrumbed. You don't want one-sided relationship. So this is why you're staying, and you're just staying like on your own to end. It's almost like you're choosing to stay single, and you're not even have the energy to even want to entertain, and you just want to stay out of conflict because you feel people are full of it, but they're still part of you. Missing companionship, missing. So what's a good compromise? I guess just find companions, but you're saying I'm not interested in. Just Scorpios just don't get with anybody. Scorpios have to get with someone they truly love. Ace of Pentacles. You're just working on your focus on your dreams, your goals. And you're protecting yourself very heavily here. Keeping yourself out of that mental. Like I said, you might be dealing with some struggles here mentally, but you're trying to undo it. And you walked away from this, even though it was the hardest thing for you to do with the Eight of Cups. You walked away in search of yourself to get your whole life back. But there's part of you, you don't trust this person because you feel like they were a narcissist. King of Cups again. And they got the Four of Cups. They have not walked away from you, even though you don't trust them anymore. But you could have been dealing with somebody who's avoided toxic energy here. They said they loved you, but they lied. That's the way you feel. And this part of manifesting is the energy coming from like a rejection. You just, like I said, it's hard to put your trust into love again. You've said they kept telling you they love you so much, but now you see it's almost like the manipulation. You will never be able to, you will never let nobody manipulate you again. And so that's what it's hard, because you think with someone now, if you go out and date and they, even if they really love you and they tell you that they love you, you're not going to believe them. You have a hard time with trusting people and their words. And that's the part of your heart, Scorpio. Okay? But I think you're just staying to yourself and you're just going through the motions and moving forward. So if you want to follow me here on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. And so you can get all the latest Scorpio readings. Read the description box. Okay, so this is not a... So as you're moving forward, you're just focused more about your money and what you need to do. And there's a change. What is this change? Yeah. You need to listen to your intuition more, Scorpio. And you're still planning. I'm going to leave it right there. You know, the Two of Wands here. The future is, doors are open right now for you. Might not feel like that, but it is. You're making changes that you didn't want to make a change to, but you're listening to your intuition. And the Tower here is you're staying to yourself and you're building your strength. You're building your passion and whatever that is for you. But this person is still trailing in your head, like, and it could just be trauma, you know. But you're planning your future here. And you're building yourself without this person. It reminds me of like a story like The Notebook, where they don't see each other for 7 years and then they get back together later on. It's that kind of energy where if I don't see you, I don't see you, but I got to continue doing what I got to do and I got to keep going. All right, so that, but you know, that energy is, let's see your person's energy. What is the next move for Scorpio's energy? I just put this card back. They want to talk to you, Scorpio. They're waiting on a message from you. They feel like if you reach out to them, they feel like they can fix this, but you don't trust it. And that's the whole thing. It's like they had their chance and they blew it. And that's the way you see it. And you don't have no desire to go back to this person. Even if they did promise everything and the moon and stars to you, you wouldn't believe them. But anyway, let's see what happens on the next read. Take care, Scorpio. Sit in love and light. If this resonated with you, give me that thumbs up and that like and subscribe and hop my channel. Take care. Bye-bye.